You understand the world's lying to you, right? The world says accumulate money and you will be happy. Then the world says be pretty, be handsome, be skinny, be strong, be popular. What a lie. How many of you base your worth on your grades and on your resume and on what you're doing at college, where your parents live? Okay, I think all that stuff is fine. It's only bad when it defines you. So college absolutely matters. Your grades here absolutely matter. But do not rely on that to make you happy, because it won't, because it can't. I'm gonna say this to you, and you're not gonna expect me to say this to you as someone who teaches ethics, but I believe this with all my heart. I don't believe that any ethics class in and of itself has any value. You know what else has no value? The honor code at DU in and of itself is useless. Do you wanna know why? Because I know the statistics. A self-reported study by students shows that 70% of undergraduates admit to cheating between freshman and senior year of college. Why? Because we've skipped a step as a society, and that's this. Everyone in this room has to first believe that being a good person matters. Do you believe that? Seriously, everyone in this room, do you believe that? Well, what I think happens too often is we say, I'm just too busy, I'll worry about being a good person later, right? And we put it off, and that's Socrates. Beware the barrenness of an overly busy life. Have you ever felt super busy, at the same time totally lonely? Everybody I've ever met wants three things. Number one, peace and contentment in their hearts. Two, everybody I've ever met wants a small group of really good friends. The third thing everybody wants is to be good. That's what you should be chasing with your life. You're gonna take a piece of paper. You're gonna draw a line straight down the middle. Okay, on the top left, you draw a heart. Okay, top right, you draw a picture of you. Underneath that heart, you list your priorities 1 through 10 as your heart desires them. Then on the right-hand side, you do your top 10 priorities as you currently live your life. And you connect similar words with a line. You start connecting words like this. And what you're looking for desperately are horizontally parallel lines like this. If I looked at your chart and I saw this, I bet you're a pretty happy person. If I looked at your chart and saw this, I would know everything I need to know. You're not happy. I believe it's impossible for a human being to be deeply and truly happy if they are unethical even some of the time. I'm just going to paraphrase this. Kant, if you don't like the way something's going in your world, you have a moral obligation to make it better. So my daughter Sophie, precious, precocious little blonde thing, but Sophie lies. My daughter lies. Here's the thing about Sophie. She's a terrible liar. She has a visceral reaction in her gut from lying because her body says, Sophie, that's wrong. So when she lies, I can always tell. I'm like, hey, Sophie, are you lying? She's like, yeah. So, when was the last time you lied? Did it even faze you? The last thing I'm going to say to you is I got 2 little kids. And when they are 18, you are in charge of their life. You are. You're doctors, you're lawyers, you're teachers, you work for the government, you'll be in the military. You're going to be in charge of my daughters' lives. And just to be honest with you, I don't want my daughters to grow up in a world where 7 out of 10 of you cheat. Raise your hand if you want to have kids. Anybody? Okay. Did you know that when your kids are 18, my daughters will be in charge of their life? It's just math. That's frightening too. Let me ask you this. Do you want your kids to grow up in a world where my daughters cheat like that? So again, this is a lifelong journey. You can never get enough of what you don't need to truly make you happy. But if you can do some of the stuff we talked about this weekend, okay, you will shine like a person should, which is from the inside out. If you also shine from the outside out, like you're really good looking, congratulations. But if you shine from the inside out, people walk up to you and they'll give you the biggest compliment you can give another person, and that's this. Hey, look, you seem really happy. Tell me why. But the problem is a lot of you are jumping ahead and you're going, dude, if I do what you say, it's gonna cost me. In life, you choose. You have to choose. So it's cost me promotions, it's cost me jobs, it's cost me money, it's cost me awards, but you know what I am? I'm the best dad at this entire school, and I bet my life on it. I'm the happiest married man at this whole school, I promise. So I just want you to question, what are you going to life for? Thank you. Thank you.